Hey, welcome back everybody to my channel where you subscribe for daily videos and everything going on in crypto. Today, we look at why big name investors like Sequoia Capital are calling Solana the next Apple of crypto and why they just invested $314 million into it. Let's get it. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe and ring that bell. We drop one video every day, keeping you informed on everything going on in the cryptocurrency market. So first, let me introduce you to Solana, if you haven't heard of it already. Solana is a decentralized blockchain similar to Ethereum that was built from the ground up with scalability in mind. It uses a unique proof of stake and proof of history mechanism to achieve its speed and its cheap transactions. Its native token is called SOL, and it is currently ranked as the 5th largest crypto by market cap. There has been a ton of hype around Solana lately. Many people have compared it to Ethereum, but also many have compared it to the next Apple of crypto. Some even call it the iPhone of crypto, because much like when Apple came on the scene, they offered an easy-to-use interface and experience for regular people to use their products. Solana is trying to do the same thing with crypto. So first off, let's talk about why this is even news. Sequoia Capital is one of the biggest venture capital firms in the world. They've invested in companies like Google, Apple, Instagram, WhatsApp, Airbnb, and more recently, Coinbase and Robinhood. So when they invest in something, it usually does quite well. Sequoia Capital actually led this funding round for Solana, raising $314 million in investments. The investment round was a little overvalued though. Solana raised the money at a $45 billion valuation. Despite being down more than 50% from its all-time high, despite the large amount invested in the large valuation, there were no new jobs created and no equity was given away. Solana raised the money through the sale of their native token SOL. These funds will be used to further develop the Solana ecosystem, which includes funding developers building on the network and acquiring other companies. Now let's take a look at what makes Solana so special. First is the speed. Solana can process over 50,000 transactions per second with a maximum of 710,000 transactions per second. This is extremely fast compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are much slower. Another reason is the cost. Solana transactions are very cheap. As of recording this, the average transaction costs less than a penny. This makes it easy for everyday people to use the network without having to worry about high fees. Now, compare this to Ethereum, which has seen their transaction fees skyrocket to sometimes over $50 per transaction. That's a big reason why many people are choosing Solana. Next, we got to talk about the environment. Solana is a proof of stake mechanism, which means it's much more energy efficient than proof of work blockchains like Bitcoin. This makes it much better for the environment and could be a big selling point as more and more people start caring about the environmental impact of crypto. Lastly, we can talk about the overall user experience. Solana is aiming to make crypto easy for everyone to use. They want to create a one-stop shop where people can come to buy NFTs, trade, DeFi, play games, and more. It's still early, but they're making good progress, and it could be a big selling point as the ecosystem grows. With all that being said, it's still early to tell if Solana will live up to the hype. However, with big-name investors like Sequoia Capital and others involved, it's likely that they'll continue to grow and develop. Lastly, let me remind you that I started a free DeFi for Beginners guide. If you're interested in learning how to make money in DeFi, click the link below and join the 200,000 people who have already signed up. Also, make sure to join our group with 200,000 members and our Discord with 60,000 members. We have a community of over 500,000 people, all working towards financial freedom. That's all I got. Be blessed. Good boy, out.